friends, welcome back to another vlog. So good to see you. I hope that you are doing well. Guess where we are about to go? So my husband just called me and told me that in the next town over, the Family Dollar is going out of business, so the entire store is 50% off. Today I have been just like nauseous and I did not want to go anywhere. So I've done my best. I threw on a clean shirt and I'm not going to fix my hair. We're just going to go over and see because I need some Worcestershire sauce and some lemon juice because I'm going to marinate some steaks. I found a recipe for how Texas Roadhouse marinates their steaks, and my husband loves their steaks. So anyways, my mom, she had a scan on her brain this morning, so maybe we'll hear some results on that soon, where she had a heat stroke. She's had a lot of issues after that heat stroke. I actually did not realize how dangerous that a heat stroke is, but it's detrimental. But she seems to be recovering and doing a little bit better. Tomorrow I'm going to spend some time with her. This is the day before the 4th of July. I need to go hit publish on a video. It's the bathroom refresh, and then let's head out. We got the yard mowed last night and it's looking so good. They have been mowing all of the ditches today, so it's slowing up a bunch of trash. So I'm gonna have to go around and pick up all of the trash that has come out of the ditches. Can you tell that I did not brush my hair? Whatever. It is hot today too. It says it's only 86 degrees, but oh, it feels hotter than that. And I have on jeans, but that's okay. I just feel the most comfortable in jeans. Okay, so I do have to keep my grocery budget in mind. But one of the main things that I'm going in there for is to see what food they have 50% off. I'm definitely about finding a deal on that. And then I guess the other thing that I'm looking for is if they have a bath mat, because I went in there, I don't know, maybe like 4 months ago, and they had some bath mats and also red fingernail polish. I took my nails off, and I don't think that we're doing anything for the 4th of July. I don't really care, especially since my mom's had a heat stroke. You know, she really cannot stand the heat and be out in this. So we'll see. We'll talk to everybody, see if they want to have a cookout and stuff, but more than likely our family's probably not going to get together for Independence Day, which that's okay. On Saturday, my husband and I, we went and watched fireworks in the middle of town, so we've already got to experience some festivities, and so I would be happy with that. But I don't know, I just want some red fingernail polish because mine is dried up, and if I can find some or some press-on nails for 50% off, then I might just get those. It's crazy in here. It's packed. made some friends in there. Had a good chat with all of them. But their air conditioner was not working, I'm telling you. It was so hot in there. And it wasn't just me saying that. Everybody else was talking about how hot it was in there. The car says 93 now. I got all kinds of stuff. $70 worth of stuff. I did not mean to spend $70. Okay, we're back, and I'm looking at this big receipt and all of this stuff. So maybe I did get $70 worth of stuff. It looks like everything did bring up 50% off, but I guess why I thought that I didn't get that much stuff is because everybody in that store had a cart, and it was just overflowing to the brim full of stuff. And I didn't get a cart. I had a basket because they didn't have any more, but I did have that basket full, and I toted it around the whole time. There's a lot of stuff that I would have got, like the cranberry, the Diet 5, you know, just stuff that we're actually going to use, you know, in the future and that we're going to buy. So I would rather have it 50% off than, you know, pay full price for it. But the store is officially going to close on the 15th, so I may go back, you know, within a week, and maybe it's marked down to 75% off, so we'll see. But let's just go through the haul. So first of all, I got this cran grape for $1.72. My husband really likes that. Okay, what's in this bag? So I got some of these bounce sheets. This was like this was $2.82 because this has 50 sheets in it, and this is the one for pet hair, but I love Bounce, and it's in fresh scent, and I actually am going to need some of these very soon. It smells amazing, so I was happy to get those. I got this brush. I think this brush was like, ended up being $1.50 because it was like $3 something originally, but I got this for David's dad for his dog Sandy because he was wanting a new brush like this. He has a certain technique that he's got it figured out. He uses 2 different brushes to brush her hair. I got this nail polish. I do believe this was probably like 50 cents, and it's just the LA colors, but it's in red, so hopefully it's gonna be a pretty red. I think it is. But I'm going to do my toenails in that. And then I got these Kiss nails in red. I can't go through and tell you all of these prices because that would just drive you nuts. But these, let's see, yeah, the fingernail polish was 50 cents. And this was $1.75. So this is going to be for the 4th of July. I'm going to try to do those tonight. And I'm not going to keep them that shape, which I don't mind people having that shape or anything. But I'll just make them how I want them. Then I got these LA Colors French tip nails. These are really cute. I think those ended up being like maybe $1.50. And then I got some batteries. I got 2 packs of batteries. I got this one. These are double A's. And these ended up being $4.50. And there was the sweetest elderly man in front of me, and he was looking at the batteries. I was like, "Do you like that brand?" He said, "What?" And he had something on his head, like a plug or something. I'm not really sure what that was from. And he did have a hard time hearing, but I told him, I said, "Hey, they got Energizer right over here. I'm not trying to be nosy." But anyways, we had a wonderful conversation. And then the lady behind me caught on to the battery trend, and she went and got some batteries too. So we bought up all of their batteries, I guess. And then here's the AAA. But this is, you know, a big pack of batteries for $4.50. So we'll take it. I did get some Tylenol because it's 50% off. And then, what did we get here? Oh, I got some Campbell's tomato soup. That's for my husband. I got some Hormel chili with no beans. I got this Nutella. I seen it on the shelf. It was $3. It's kind of the smaller one, but it would have been $1.50. So my husband can eat these with some vanilla wafers. And then I got 1 can of cream style corn. That just looked real good. So got that. And then, the first thing my husband said to me when he called me and told me, he said, "Think healthy, Ashley." I was like, thanks, honey. I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I did get a couple sweets, but nothing crazy. I did not go crazy. I got Rice Krispie treats. These are the ones rainbow with chocolate pieces of candy in them. So I did get that. I got these gel mandarin oranges. That's for my husband. He likes those. I did pick up a can of green chilies because I was out of those. Another can of tomato soup. And this cheese, I have bragged about this cheese. It is so good. $3.40. So half off on that. And I wish I would have got all of them that they had. I'm telling you, that cheese is so good. But I probably don't need to be eating that much cheese. But you can put that, you know, on broccoli or whatever, just to spruce it up. I did get, let's see, baby reds and loaded mashed potatoes. I've never tried this kind. All right, so then I got some fruit roll-ups. That was my other sweet that I got, and I think that was it. Then I got 2 of the Tabasco sauces. These are for my husband. I got myself this e.l.f. eyeliner. Never tried this kind. This was actually kind of expensive. I believe it was $7, which I consider expensive for like an e.l.f. product. So hopefully that's going to be really good. I did go ahead and pick up some tape, scotch, 2 of them for 50 cents. We could always use that. And I got some mascara. I'm wondering, did this mascara ring up correct? Where's it at? Let me just show you what it is. It's Maybelline. My mascara is already dried up. They must have sent me one that was kind of out of date. Where is it? Here it is. I got it for $3.80. Okay, so thought we would try that. See, I have to be careful with mascara because I'm like my mother. I could have sensitive eyes and a sensitive reaction when it comes to mascara, so that's why I usually use Clinique. But we'll try that and see. Now, this is what I was telling you about in the bathroom refresh. This is what my mom uses that smells so good. I gave $2.50 for this because it was 50% off, so wow. It may be my new favorite. We'll see. Okay, we got a couple more bags here. All right, they're men's razors, but they're my favorite razors. I have used these for like 8 years. They're so good. So you could buy the cartilages for, I think it's $13 for 2 of them, or you could just buy a new razor with a new cartilage, which is the same thing, for $11. So I did just go ahead and pick that up. So I'll have a new razor, 2 razor heads. And I did get this El Paso hard and soft shell dinner kit. This is something that we'll use on a regular basis. It was $3.50, so half off of that. I did get 2 Twizzlers. These were 50 cents each. They were in strawberry. They didn't have rainbow, so I told a fib. That's my 3rd sweet treat that I got. But it's for both of us. It's not just for me. All right, and this one, I got a pregnancy test. It's got 2 of them in there. This was $6, 50% off. I did go ahead and pick up some Listerine mouthwash. That was something on our list that we were going to be needing very soon. And then this is the last bag. And I got 2 pot plants. That's what my grandma always called them, pot plants. I thought this little guy was cute, and I think I might have gave $1.50 for him. And then here is the very last thing. I got this one, and so this one was $2.50, but I thought it was really cute too. So I will definitely use this and find a spot for it. But yeah, that's everything that I got. It still doesn't seem like it should be $70 worth, but I guess that's what I got. So I'm gonna have to add up the things to deduct from my grocery budget, unfortunately, and I didn't get any Worcestershire sauce and lemon juice to marinate steaks in. So I added up what I got, and it was $20.10 worth of food. So that means I have $392.55 left for this month, divided by 3 more weeks, $130.85. And I will have to get Worcestershire sauce and add to this and a couple more things. Chicken breast that I needed to cut up and put into freezer bags. and separate out. So I went ahead and put some chicken breast in the crock pot with some seasoning. I'm trying this seasoning that I got from the Dollar Tree, the huge one. So we'll try that out, and then I'll use Sticky Fingers barbecue sauce. But these are the steaks that I'm going to season up tomorrow since I didn't get the stuff for today. But I'm going to go ahead and put them in the refrigerator. They're ribeyes. This is from Our Last Cow. We actually have more beef than what I thought. I thought we were getting low, but we're actually doing pretty good. So we're going to start eating some of this meat that we have. Okay, the barbecue chicken is done. I am frying up some zucchini here, and I made some rice, and that's dinner.
Complete sentences and words. It was all you didn't even act like a Holly.
My hair. This entire vlog so far, but we were out in the sun for a little bit, but supper was really good. So I guess we're gonna go throw a ball. I can't. My hair will be better tomorrow, but I got some exercise in throwing ball since I didn't go for a walk today. I've been trying to get exercise in at least every other day. So anyways, I feel good about that, but I'm ready for a shower and probably gonna lay down and read for the night. Happy 4th of July! Thank you to all of the veterans who have served our country and allotted us to have the freedoms that we have today in America. We are a veterans home, my husband, my father, so we do understand the price that it takes to have freedom. So thank you so much for that. Also, shout out to Lisa. Her son is 19 years old and he just recently graduated, so he is officially a soldier, and I could not be happier for him and happier for you, Lisa. So happy Veterans Day to you and your family. I've got on my grandma's tie-dye shirt. You've seen me wear this before, but she has been gone for 7 months now, and I've been thinking about her a lot, and I miss her because, you know, she really wanted us to have a baby. More than anything, she really wanted us to have a baby. On her deathbed, she was wanting us to have a baby. You know, and so I just love this shirt. I think it's just fitting for today. But you and I are going to head out. I've got to go get the Worcestershire sauce and the lemon juice so we can marinate some steaks to throw on the grill. And I think our plans have turned into David's family has a tradition that on his grandmother's land, which she's been gone for about 9 years now, the family gets together, and of course there's food and fireworks, and so I think that we're going to make an appearance to that. But plans change. Sometimes my husband gets in the mood where he doesn't want to be social. So we'll see what happens. But just in case, I'm going to do my nails, and I'm fresh out the shower, so I'm going to fix my hair real quick. And then you and I are going to pick out an outfit together as well. So that should be fun. I don't know if I want to go cutesy or if I just want to be casual and comfortable. Honestly, this outfit's amazing. And I may end up wearing it, but we'll just wait and see. Also, I wanted to tell you about that eyeliner, the e.l.f. one that I got yesterday. It is so good. It's so good. But that Maybelline mascara, the wand is so flimsy and just weird. that's a terrible mascara. It was not worth $3.80. So, but I also thought while I was getting ready that I would just kind of give you an update on how pregnancy is going. So I do have a OB/GYN appointment, and it is going to be toward the end of July, so in a few weeks. And of course I will take you with me to the appointment, and I'm going to keep you updated on how everything is going. But as far as me and my symptoms, like, I have been nauseous, my ninnies are sore, I am fatigued. I feel like I could definitely sleep more. I'm really feeling the fatigue today though, but that's mainly just because I was missing my mom. So I was on video chat with my mom and the fur babies, yes, the fur babies too, until late last night, and then I just could not sleep. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning. That was the last time I looked at the clock, and then finally after that I fell asleep. And then also, I'm a little bit nasally, and I've been sneezing, so I don't know if I'm experiencing allergies or if I'm getting a little cold right now. I'm not really sure, but, you know, for the most part, everything is going, you know, well. It's going well. I am drinking water, staying hydrated. I'm paying attention to my food choices, and of course, you know, I can't have sandwich meat. What else? Taking my prenatal every single day. I am exercising at least every other day, and exercise is really good for pregnancy. But, you know, it's not like full-on cardio where I'm out of breath. I'm talking like walking, doing my arm exercises, throwing ball, you know, and just doing different stuff to get some activity in and some exercise. So that's been good for me. And, no real, like, food aversions or anything like that right now. It just seems to be that I get nauseous after I eat something. I could be eating it, and then all of a sudden I could take a bite of it, and then it's like, ugh, you know? So, I don't know. That's just what I've been experiencing so far. But, you know, I have been through this before, and I will tell you that fear was absolutely just eating me alive. It was awful, and I said that I would never ever want to go back through that again. But this time around, I'm at peace. And Sister Candace, the pastor's wife here on YouTube, she did a devotional, and she reminded me of a verse that has carried me through so many times in my life, and it's that nothing can touch you unless it first goes through the hands of God. And by the way, I cannot find that verse. I have been looking for it and I can't find it. So it is in the Bible. I have read that for myself many times. But if you know where that verse is, please send that to me, because I need to read that and I need to study more about that. But that is what has brought me the uttermost peace, is that, you know, we weren't 100%, we're not trying, because, you know, I wanted more answers. I wanted to be farther along, you know, in my health journey, and I wanted to be in tip-top shape before we even thought about ever trying to get pregnant again. So this is definitely a surprise, and nothing can touch me unless it goes through the hands of God first. And so I'm just finding so much peace in that, and I'm just living day to day, and I'm not stressing, I'm not worried, I don't know. So, you know, we're just going to see what the future holds, and it really helps that, you know, I have an amazing support system here on YouTube, of all places. Like, you're not just like a name or a comment down below. Like, I know things about you, and I genuinely care about you, and I look forward to hearing from you, and you speak life into me. You're so incredibly kind to me, and you pray for me, and you love me, and it's just so amazing having all of, you know, these beautiful, godly role models in my life. It's more than I could ever ask for. I'm sorry, I cry in every video. I know, I can't help it. My heart is so sensitive. But I just need you to know how much you mean to me. But, anyways, yeah, so that's what's going on. Just, day by day, you know, staying positive, and we're just gonna see what the future holds. But this is all I'm gonna do to my hair for now. Let's just go ahead and run out to the store, get those steaks marinating, and then just go from there. Also, you should know that if you tell me something, I do write it down in my prayer journal. I don't forget it, and I do pray for you, and I do love you. Just so you know. But I wanted to just tell you briefly about the 4th of July growing up, since I'm not going to get to spend time with my family today. But technically, you know, once you get married, that is your family. So I'm spending time with my extended family, let's just say that. And I'll go see mom and dad at some point. I seen them 4 days ago, but I already miss them so much. So I will see them at some point this weekend. But growing up, my dad worked for a company for 30-something years, and they went out of business. So right next door to our house was the Veterans of the Foreign War. And so my dad is a veteran. He was stationed in Germany. He was a military police officer. And so he went to work for the VFW. Well, as funding and stuff like that got cut, because he always got like the funerals ready, the 21 gun salutes and all of that. He gave out hospital beds, and he did that whole side of the business. But as funds started to get cut, eventually my dad moved into bartending. And my dad would work until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we would all go over at like 2 o'clock in the morning, help my dad clean up, and we would play pool and darts and stuff, and we would hang out. And then my friends, if they come to stay the night with me, they always thought it was really weird, because we'd go over there at 2 o'clock in the morning, and then we were going to the truck stop to eat. I mean, we had so much fun growing up, and we wouldn't get in till 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was just a normal thing for us. But every Memorial Day and the 4th of July, we would put the flags out, and I mean, it's a big hill, and it's a big, beautiful display of flags. And my dad had this old brown Ford truck, and we would put the flags in the back of the truck very carefully, make sure that they didn't touch the ground. That's where I learned the flag etiquette and all of that, and how to properly treat a flag. And we would all load up in the back of that truck, whatever friends we had over or whatever, and we would go one by one and put those flags out. And that was just like such an amazing memory. And we had a big above ground pool, and sometime before the 4th of July, at 3 o'clock in the morning, our friends, my mom and dad's friends, we would all get together. Now, this is wrong, okay? This is wrong, but it happened, and the pool no longer exists. Nobody does this anymore, but we would take the big hoses that connect to the fire hydrant and hook the fire hydrant hoses and run it all the way down to our backyard to the pool, and we would fill up our pool within an hour. Usually it would take a week to fill up, but we would fill it up in 1 hour. No joke. That is a fun memory. But my parents always drank and liked to party and everything, and they always had friends come over, and we would always have a great 4th of July celebration. We'd have fireworks and food and stuff. One time we had this dog, and his name was Booger, and we ended up having to put him back so he didn't get hurt or injure anybody else. But Booger would go up and grab that big firework, and it would be shooting in all different directions, and he would just be running off with it like it was no big deal. And we laughed so hard over that dog, but of course we didn't let him continue to do that and get injured or anything. But we had such good memories growing up, really. Just a very unique, very privileged life. And my parents liked to party, so we always had a really good time. Okay, I'm back. I got some orange juice, some Mountain Dews, 2 2 cucumbers to add to my vegetable tray because I was out of those. Got my Worcestershire sauce and my lemon juice, and I spent $15.46, and I did deduct that from my grocery budget. So it's getting lower and lower. We're still in the first week. Can I pull this off? Surely I can. But I know I'm talking a lot. Before we marinate these steaks, I have to tell you a really funny story about my dad's first experience in the Army. So he's so funny when he tells it too. But he said that he went and hopped on a bus. You know, didn't know what to expect, didn't know what he was getting into, and they pull up at basic training, and this guy, he comes and he gets on the bus, and he looks around. And he picks out the biggest, the strongest, the most muscular guy on that bus. And then he goes over and he absolutely just beats the snot out of him. And then he looked at everybody else and he said, "You've got 5 seconds to get off of this bus." And Dad said that he was just absolutely terrified that they were jumping out windows and they were pushing each other around, and everybody was doing everything they possibly could to get off of that bus because that guy had done showed him, you know, what they can expect. But Dad said he'd never been more terrified in his life, and that was his very first experience with the Army. So anyways, it's always funny to hear Dad say that. But let me get these steaks marinating and then we'll move on with our day. I'm actually not that big of a steak eater, but my sweetie, he likes steak, and especially the way that Texas Roadhouse marinates their steaks. So I found this recipe on Pinterest. So this is my first time ever trying this out, so I'll let you know how it goes. But I always try to do a little something for my sweetie just to let him know that I do appreciate him and I do acknowledge, you know, what he has done in the military, and that was such a big part of his life. And so I don't know, I just want to make him a meal that he's going to really enjoy. This is my love language of marinating him a steak. And then I'm going to make some baked potatoes to go with them. And then hopefully it's going to turn out really good on the grill. Done, so not too bad for $1.50. I'm happy with that. But my sweetie is going to be here very soon, so let's try some stuff on and figure out what I'm going to wear. And then I need to go ahead and put the clean dishes up from last night. Haven't done that yet. And then I want to do my arm exercises, and then we'll throw some meat on the grill. I'll show you how that turns out, and then we'll head out. Okay, here's the first thing that I tried on. This little skirt that has shorts underneath it with this tank top, but this one is going to be a no. This skirt has definitely got tighter on me since the last time I wore it. Okay, so this one I love because this little skirt is actually shorts, and so it's just very comfortable, very stretchy. And then I'll either wear this shirt or I could wear like that navy tank top that I had on. I think that would look good with it too. Especially since this shirt is thin, so I'd probably have to wear a tank top underneath it. But it's 93 degrees. It's very hot today, so I want to be cool but also festive, so more than likely this is what I'm gonna wear. Also have this little linen blue jean top that I could wear with it as well. I mean, it's still like a loose, you know, thin material, so it wouldn't be too hot. So I think that this would probably be cute together, but I'll try on that little blue tank with it too, just to be on the safe side. I have decided that that last outfit I tried on was perfect. It's still modest without being too restrictive and too hot, so that's definitely what I'm wearing. But just for fun, let me try on a couple more options. This one is really cute, but I don't know, I still like that other outfit better. This dress will always be just one of my favorites. I love this dress. It comes from Belk, and I've had it for a while, but if I wanted to be cutesy, I could put my hair up in a ponytail and have like some dangly earrings on, you know, and just be cute. But yeah, I don't have to try anything else on because I for sure am gonna wear that little skirt and that blue jean top. My goodness, is it blazing hot out here. David's family is already starting to get together and eat and stuff, but we're gonna go back home and cook, and then we'll come up when it cools down a little bit. We're spending some time with David's dad. Ever since, you know, his mom passed away 7 months ago, it's really hard for him to be around people, and he just misses her so much. So we'll see if we might get to come back up and watch the fireworks with him. When David got in, we went up to his shop, and it was so hot up there, and took David's dad some food and stuff. But I've got cooking macaroni. I'm attempting homemade onion rings in the air fryer, but they're really not good. I followed a recipe exactly on YouTube, but I've got baked potatoes in the oven, and then he's working on the steaks. And then I've got to get ready. I am so fatigued and pooped. But David's family, he has a large family, so there's always at least 30 to 40 people there. So maybe I'll get my second wind here in a little bit. I tasted one and they're not that good. Those are big steaks, aren't they? Hopefully the marinade made them very good. You want me to get you a pan? I come out here so I could end the video, but I wanted to say that I hope that you had a blessed 4th of July. Hopefully you got to see friends and family, eat something good, but if nothing else, maybe you got to just enjoy the air conditioner. It was definitely one of those days for sure, but thank you for spending the 4th with me. I'm gonna run upstairs, I'm gonna get ready, and then I guess we're gonna head out. There's no way that I'm gonna film around so many people and share the fireworks and stuff, but anyways, thank you for being here. You keep fighting that good fight of faith, and the Lord willing, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.